Let's get to walking. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. No, this way. Come, come. Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. Monogamous player. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Monogamous player in the morning. Daniel G. John Cena. Damn right. John Cena. My nephew got me listening to that WWE stuff. Steve O, Joe Blast, Leo Nation, respect. Yep, yep, yep. Keep your feet. No, no, no. Keep your feet under you. What that means is take short steps. Okay. Don't stretch your feet. Don't stretch your legs out too far. Cause when you do that, you lose balance. Keep your feet under you. Okay. So that means don't go like this. Just take steps just like that. You see what I'm saying? Cause this is different. Every step you take gonna be different than the last. So you gotta keep your feet under you. All right. All right. Steve Baby Miles. I have a Triple H T-shirt that says "Screw the rules, play the game." All right. Joe Blast.
Travel is way different.
John Cena lyrics is whack though. Like I actually listened to the song. Like the hook is dope, but he should have got somebody to write. He should have got somebody to write the raps for him because terrible, just terrible.
This is kind of risky.
Who?
This is kind of risky.
Risky? What you mean?
Like you could easily fall down there if someone pushes you.
If someone pushes you, well, you got to make sure nobody push you. Don't do nothing to make nobody push you. So that means don't piss your uncle off because I might push you. You heard?
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is, guys. What is it? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday?
Yeah.
You don't know what day it is.
It is Wednesday.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday was Tuesday.
Yesterday was Tuesday? Oh, okay. You paying attention? Yeah, y'all know, guys, it's Wednesday. We in the middle of the week. Put a question in the chat if y'all want to chop something up. You see?
Yeah.
Steve-O, I am not a WWE fan, but my nephew is. Right, nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favorite wrestler?
I think The Rock.
The Rock?
Yeah.
Does he still wrestle with them?
No, he doesn't. He's retired.
He's retired. Okay.
But
But who's your favorite wrestler now?
John Cena.
So he still wrestle with them?
Yeah, I still wrestles. He just wrestled WrestleMania 39 this year.
Okay. Who won WrestleMania 39?
Austin Theory did. He challenged him for the United States Championship. But
Russell Fury?
WrestleMania.
No. I asked you who won.
Um, um,
Whose
Austin,
name did you say who won?
Austin Theory won.
Theory or Fury? What's the name?
Theory.
The-
Theory won.
Theory?
Theory.
How you spell that?
Theroy.
Theory. You mean Theory? Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I don't know none of these cats.
I think you have
Stay behind me a little bit so you can see where I'm going. Just a little bit to the side and behind me so you see where I'm going.
just the Rock.
Fam Solution says, how do you handle people throwing dirt on your name? How do you handle it? You live your life. What you mean? People gonna throw dirt on your name regardless. There's always gonna be somebody that don't like you. You just live your life. What did I say? Just a little bit behind me so you know where I'm going. Steve O says, huge Seth Rollins fan. Okay, well, this ain't no WWE discussion. So let's get off that, please. Mr. Marshall, Bees Churga, Joe Blast says, have you ever battled with the victim mindset? If so, how'd you conquer that? I think we all battle with the victim mindset, but that's where masculine identity comes in. That's where understanding your value comes in. Because once you understand your value, you understand that you're the one with the power to fix it. So you realize that you're not the victim. You're not a victim. And if you are a victim, then you're only a victim of your own choices. And once you realize that you're the victim of your own choices, you realize that you are the one with the power to change it. So you're the victim and the solution. You understand? You are the problem and the solution. A lot of us think that somebody like homie that just asked about people throwing dirt on his name. Why would why would you care? And then on top of that, why would people throw dirt on your name? Where they get the dirt from? What was you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like where would they actually get the dirt from? And if the dirt is honest, if the dirt is not honest, then why would you care? You see what I'm saying? So you're the victim and you're the violator. You feel me? Once you realize that, then you realize, you know what? Let me just put my mindset in the right frame, put my mindset in the right frame of mind, so I can understand my power. Once I understand my power, then I realize that I'm responsible for all things in my life. I mean, except for the things that you can't control, like the weather and shit like that. You can't control other people. But other than that, you're in charge of how you see things. You're in charge of how you feel about things and how you view things and how those things affect you. You're in charge of all of that. So once you realize that, you can stop being a victim, if you choose to. Because that's the thing with all of it. It's a choice. Olympus Mom says, quick question about the seminar. Are turtlenecks allowed? If the turtlenecks come with slacks and shoes, King Salah said, Fam Solutions You kick them out of your life and don't respect. If they don't respect you, leave them unless you want them. But why would you want them? If they're throwing dirt on your name, why would you want them? Again, that's you choosing to be the victim. Unless you want them. Nah, I don't want none of them. If you don't respect my name, you don't respect me, you don't respect my identity, so there's no reason for me to fuck with you. BIG, you gotta get a different name, bro. Sometimes I feel like kicking you out the chat just because of your damn name. Like, I don't, that shit is so paused and suspect. But anyway, BIG says, how to handle a married coworker who's choosing on a player. Well, we'd have to have a discussion. How do you know she's choosing on you? Did she tell you that she's trying to smash? Did she tell you that she wants something? Or is she just casually flirting with you and you're taking it for more than it is? Once again, you might make yourself the victim and not even know it. Mr. Marshall says, I broke up with my girl yesterday of 2 years because we are constantly arguing and getting into disagreements with no common ground. Was the charge justified? Well, yeah, if you're constantly arguing and you're always in disagreement, then what's the point of being with her? What's the point of being with her? I mean, I really don't know. I really don't see the charge being justified is possibly another conversation, bro. Right? Because I don't know all the details. I don't know all the details because if you was acting like an emotional bitch ass nigga, then you know what I'm saying? The charge is justified. Well, the charge is justified if you're not getting together. I mean, if you're not getting along, then the charge is definitely justified. Because you shouldn't want to spend time in a relationship that's not benefiting your life. But as far as the justification, you know, I'd like to know what's the real deal. You understand? Because the thing is, justifying a charge is one thing, but understanding if you're conducting yourself in a relationship correctly as a man, that's another thing. You see what I'm saying? Because you want to justify the charge, but let's not try to justify the charge because of ego. Let's try to justify the charge and understand how to conduct ourselves better in relationships moving forward. You understand? Because I'm not trying to justify the charge to make you feel better about the decision to charge her. Because we don't want to charge a chick to the game, right? We want to lead the chick. But once we realize that we can't lead her, then we got to charge her. It's lead her or leave her. But the question is, are you really leading? Do you really know what you're doing? I mean, and the only reason why I'm even getting into that is because you're talking about justifying the charge. Because the charge is a charge. It don't necessarily need to be justified. But if you're trying to justify it, then that leads into ego. And if if it's ego driven, then it makes me have it puts me in a frame of mind where I have questions about the relationship, the way you was moving, your leadership skills, all that other shit. You understand? Because it don't make sense to charge a relationship and not learn nothing from it. Let me see. Mr. Marshall, Fam Solutions says 100%. Steve said, what people say about you should have no effect on you. They say these things because they want to get a reaction out of you. That's true. You want to take a swim?
No.
You sure?
There's no swimming. There's no swimming.
Oh, you saw the sign that said no swimming?
Yeah.
Oh, you was paying attention, huh? You was paying attention. Good for you.
I don't want to swim. There's probably like crocodiles or alligators in there.
Let me see. Mr. Emmanuel says, you and Lucario have inspired me to create a YouTube channel. I think it's time for me to provide my view of this world. Congratulations, Mr. Emmanuel. Let us know. We'll subscribe and we'll tell people about your channel on one of our lives. Daniel G says, If Tory Lanez had game, he would have vetted Megan. He would have vetted Megan and charged her for not cooperating. Yeah, that's true. That sounds about right. Joe Blast says if he had game, he would have vetted himself. He is the biggest problem. True talk. True talk, Joe Blast. That's true talk. Cause that's the thing. See, that's the thing with constantly blaming women about shit, right? Blaming somebody else is the easiest thing to do because you put all the responsibility and the power in their hands. All the power to change and improve and to understand and to become a better human being is left with the person that has all the blame. So that's always the easiest thing to do. That's why you got to be careful. Mr. Marshall said, okay, the problem was slick comments I felt were disrespectful. Told her before not to say things and she would apologize. Then say a few months later, she's upset and slick comments will come again. Okay, so Mr. Marshall, but I hear you. But so my question to that is, how the hell did it last how the hell did it last 2 years though? If that was the pattern of behavior, how the hell did it last 2 years on your watch? You understand what I'm saying? Because you're trying to justify the charge, but the charge, based on what you're saying, that relationship probably should have only lasted maybe 3 to 6 months, if anything. So I don't know, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like when y'all ask questions, y'all want to put yourself in the right all the time. And y'all want to be like, oh yeah, well, she was saying slick remarks and she was doing this and she was doing that. Yo, a bitch gonna do what a bitch gonna do. You understand? A bitch gonna do what a bitch gonna do. It's up to you to nip it in the bud. Because let me tell you something about a check. You shouldn't be checking a female twice about the same thing. You understand me? You shouldn't be checking a female twice about the same thing. If she's earned a little bit of a tenure, maybe you could give her once, but on the second check, it's time for her to go. You understand what I'm saying? She got to earn that first check. So a lot of y'all cats is in relationships you really shouldn't be in, truthfully. Cause you checking her multiple times about the same shit. By the second check, or if there has to be a second check, it's time for her to go. You understand? And then what that says to me is that's a question of your consistency. That's a question of your discipline and conviction in dealing with the female. Because if she gonna do the same shit again and again over the course of 2 years, that means she never respected you. She never respected you. But you gave her 2 years. You gave her 2 years of your masculine identity. Now that's you making the choice to be the victim. See what I'm saying? So what are we justifying with the check? What are we justifying with the check? What are we justifying with the charge? We're justifying that you let the situation go on for what? Listen, I ain't gonna say this again. Stay behind me. You see, guys, I want y'all to notice something about this interaction with Mr. Marshall just now. He came into the situation talking about justifying the charge and this and that, right? And that's the reason. And I tell you guys all the time, your language exposes you. Him wanting to justify the charge, it exposed to me that he had some ego in the game. You understand? Because he's thinking that the situation that went wrong was her fault for her slick remarks throughout the course of the relationship. And I'm letting you know that A woman, if she's the type of woman that's gonna have slick remarks because she don't have no respect for you or respect for men in general or whatever it is, she's showing you the type of female she is. At some point, it becomes your fault for letting the relationship go on and on. You understand that? That's why I asked. It's because all that justifying the charge shit, that's that signaled to me early, like, oh, this nigga think he's right. He think he's right in the situation. And the woman, it's all the woman's fault. No, sir. It's all your fault, bro. That's why I tell y'all, I don't blame women for nothing. I don't care to blame a woman for anything. I want all the power. I want all the responsibility. I want all the accountability. I want all the power, all of it. I want all of the blame. I want it all. Because I only want to ask myself, hey, what did I do in this situation? Or what could I have done better? That's what you always should be asking yourself in any situation. A lot of y'all niggas love to sit there and blame the female. Blame her for what? I just want y'all to see that. Just from that, he asked the question, and just from the last 3 words, is the charge justified? Or the last 4 words, he exposed himself. You expose your own fault, and you don't even realize it. And again, I'm not coming at you, Mr. Marshall. I am just trying to use this as a teachable moment for anybody listening. Mr. Marshall said you're absolutely right. Hakeem, Scary Perry, William Kahn, what up? Mr. Emmanuel says, Hakeem, got to take accountability as a man. Facts. Miss Manuel says, you need to learn who you are, because if you did, you would know you are given to warrant her behavior. Right, he warranted her behavior. Because I'm saying, if we're going to justify the charge, a justified charge would have been, shit, 9 months ago. Shit, 12 months ago. 15 months ago. You see what I'm saying? If the relationship was 2 years. Mr. Marshall said, that's why I come to you for the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I appreciate you coming to me. Because me and a couple of other cats, we the only ones that ain't going to lie to you, bro. We not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to sit here and just, oh, women is this and women is that. Nah. Right there. Right there. You stay right there. You hear me? You got me? Yeah. All right. Monogamous player said, it's always the man's fault. Facts. We need to stay accountable. I understand I got to be accountable. I understand, big bro. I needed this. I'm glad you got something from it, bro. Kabir, Mr. Marshall said, appreciate it. Let me see. It's 23 minutes in. All right, guys. That was enough for the YouTube. I'm gonna look at that. Sweat this building already. I'm gonna no. You just stay right there. I'm gonna switch over to Instagram, and what is today? Oh, today we do the next episode of the Bad Boy Show and the Money Game Show. A couple of y'all was asking about the Money Game Show. Go to Locario, the Locario Motivation channel, and we should be doing the show around 4:15 today. So make sure y'all go over there and subscribe, and y'all can watch the Money Game Show. We're going live today at 4:15, and you can watch the previous episodes as well. It's all loaded up there. All right, so you guys have a good day. And if you want to listen, go stand over here, cause ladies coming. If you want to be a part of the Bad Boy Show, it's a podcast that we do on Patreon. So go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. And I also have a Patreon with some exclusive content. So go to patreon.com/Miles Cunningham. Good morning. All right, guys. So y'all have a great day. Be good to yourself, and remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. And I'm going over to Instagram now. So if y'all want to, come over there, Miles in the Game on Instagram. So y'all can follow me over there if y'all want to continue on the live. All right, peace.